Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, welcome. I'm Tanealia. I am so glad that you decided to join me today. In this video, we're going to be doing another foundation wear test. We're going to be testing out the Kimchi Chic, a really good foundation. Now, this foundation is not new. I think it came out a couple of months ago, but I've been very curious about it. If you do not know who Kimchi is a Korean drag queen. She is beautiful, gorgeous, fantastic, fabulous, amazing. I absolutely adore her. She has an entire line of makeup, foundation, primer, setting spray, concealer, eyeshadow palettes. She has eyeliners, eyebrows. I think the only thing she doesn't have currently is mascara. Everything else she has. And I will be doing a full face of Kimchi Chic later on in the week. But today I just really wanted to test out the foundation. Like I said, this is not a new launch, but I've been very curious about it. Since she is a drag queen, I'm very curious to see how well this wears on its own. When I do the full face later on in the week, I will be testing out the mattifying foundation and the setting powder and setting spray along with this. But like I said today, I just kind of want to see what the performance would be by itself. Let's take a moment to appreciate the fact that this box, everything is in bold writing, so if you do have to wear reading glasses like me, you don't have to squint trying to read this. This is a medium to full coverage foundation. I believe it's like matte, semi-matte in the actual finish. The shade number that I picked out is AARG 113 medium. They're like listed in letters and numbers that aren't actual foundation shade names as far as I know. This might be slightly light, I'm not sure yet. They do have a really good return policy. I'm going to test it out today and also whenever I do the full makeup of Kimchi, and if the shade works then I'll keep it. If not, then I'll just go ahead and I'll email them and see if I can exchange it for another shade. I love this bottle. I think this is absolutely adorable. The Kimchi Chic logo is all over, and then the top is shaped like a heart with the Kimchi Chic logo on it. I love her packaging. So much detail goes into everything that she does. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit onto my e.l.f. sponge here. And we're just going to kind of blend that into half the face, like I've been doing with my other wear test. I'm going to be filming another video after this. That's what it is. I have 2 pumps. Like I said, this shade might be a little light. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit light. I'd say about 2 shades too light. I don't know what it is, but I've just not been having very good luck with picking out the right foundation shades whenever I'm ordering them online. Alright, so that is half the face with, there was 2 pumps I put on here. This does absorb some of it. So far, this is a medium coverage. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more to see if it is buildable, because it does claim to be buildable as well. So just put like half a pump. Let's see, just like where I need a little more coverage. I hate that the shade is just a little bit too light. But thankfully, they do have a good return policy, so I can just exchange it for the right shade, no problems. Now, this shade might work well in the fall and the winter, but come summer, when I start getting a tan, it's not going to work very well. Once again, with foundation, without, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face. And let's see what it looks like. Alright, so that's blended all over my face, and the coverage actually looks pretty good. I'm getting a nice skin-like finish. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to let it sit for maybe a minute or so just to see if I see any kind of oxidation happening, and then we'll come back and we'll check in. Alright, so it's been about 2 minutes. I head and started wiping down some of my shelves. As you can see, the wall is blank here. I went ahead and I moved that shelf into this corner on this side of the wall, so I'm currently working on that. So I was wiping down the shelves real quick while I was checking for oxidation. It has darkened a slight bit, but not much. I went on ahead and I looked at the foundation in the bathroom mirror and then the mirror back here just because I wanted to see what the finish would look like in that lighting, and it does look really good. It's very skin-like. It looks very smooth. The overall finish is really pretty. It's just a little bit too light. So yeah, I'm going to go on ahead and email them and try to get a deeper shade probably a couple shades deeper than this. I don't know why I've been having such bad luck with picking out shades online, but so far it's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup. I'm about to film the Darth Vader palette from Colourpop, and then we will come in and do a check-in. Right now it is 12:05 p.m. that we are officially starting this wear test. I kind of got a late start today. The kids are on spring break, so I was kind of taking my time moving this morning and getting everything started. But it's 12:05. I'm going to check back in after I finish my makeup filming this next video. We'll do a quick check-in then and maybe a couple more check-ins throughout the day. And we're just going to see how this foundation wears throughout the day. Like I said, so far it's looking pretty good. We'll see how it looks in however long it takes me to finish filming this video. Alright guys, so I just finished filming my video. I did the Darth Vader palette, and I went on ahead and I set everything down with the Wet n Wild Photofocus Banana Powder. It's looking really nice so far. It did oxidize just slightly, but overall I am liking the finish of this foundation. It has kind of a semi-matte look to it. Feels really, really nice on the skin. I'm looking forward to seeing how well it wears throughout the day. I will come back in and check in a couple of times. Right now it is 1:05, so it's been on about an hour or so far. I will check back in a few hours and then do a final check-in later on. Right now I've got some cleaning to do. I've got some editing to do. I've got a really, really busy day ahead of me, so see you guys in a few hours. Alright guys, so I'm doing my first check-in. I thought I would do it outside in like natural lighting. I apologize if it's a little bit noisy. It's been about 4 hours. It's a little bit after 4 right now. So far, it is looking really, really good. I am extremely impressed by the wear of this foundation, but then again, it was created by a drag queen, so I did expect it to have a little bit more wear time. When you consider the fact that I'm not wearing a primer, I just have a little bit of the Wet n Wild setting powder on, no setting spray or anything. Actually looking pretty good. Like I said, I'm kind of impressed by this wear time. Kimchi girl, you did good. I'll be back in a few more hours, probably later on this afternoon, this evening, for one final check-in to see how well it held up throughout the rest of the day. We are doing our final check-in with the Kimchi Chic full or medium full coverage foundation. I have to say, I am super impressed. My skin is still looking good. There's just a little bit of oily breakthrough coming through, but it still feels fantastic. Like, you don't really feel any kind of oily shine. And the only thing I did was set it down with that Wet n Wild Banana Loose Powder. I have not used a primer. I haven't used a setting spray or anything. And it looks really good. But when you consider the fact that this foundation was created by a world-class, famous, fabulous, fantastic beauty queen, I am not surprised that, or beauty queen, excuse me, drag queen, I am not surprised that I am getting the results that I am getting. I did contact customer service to request a deeper shade, so they went on ahead and they shipped me the new shade and told me that I can keep this one, so probably going to go ahead and pass this one down to my daughter. I am absolutely loving this foundation. The formula is absolutely amazing. So that is the end of this wear test. I hope you guys found it helpful. Definitely let me know down in the comments if you have used this foundation and how it worked for you. We'll be doing a full face of Kimchi products later on in the week. There is a mattifying primer, setting spray, powder, so we're going to see, you know, how this foundation does with the full base of products. And then I also have some eyeshadow, lip products, just a whole bunch of stuff. If you like this type of video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help with my channel. If you are new to my channel, you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and make sure you tap the notification bell so you get notified of videos coming up in the future. Also, be sure to follow me on my other socials. I am on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.